Good afternoon. A man who performed a victory dance after murdering a Murray father of 6 has been jailed for life. 26-year-old Jamie Nicholl was sentenced to a minimum of 18 years after murdering Stephen Johnston during a violent drug turf war in Elgin last year. Nicholl had already been found guilty of seriously assaulting Derek Simpson at a play park in Blackburn hours before the murder. 21-year-old Daniel MacArthur was jailed for 3.5 years for serious assault, while Dale Wilson was admonished after spending 8 months in prison awaiting the trial. A sex attacker who cut his victims with scissors because he had an obsession with blood has been jailed and placed on a lifelong restriction order. 30-year-old Hector McClellan from Munlochy carried out a string of assaults on 3 teenage girls in Inverness and Rossshire over a 9-year period. Judge Lord Woolman imposed an order for lifelong restriction at the High Court in Edinburgh today, with the order that he must serve 5 years in prison before he can apply for parole. An operation launched by Grampian Police to tackle antisocial behaviour and drug offences has been hailed a success. Since Operation Maple was launched in October, over £250,000 worth of drugs have been seized. The operation has also led to over 100 arrests for various offences, including theft and vandalism. The initiative focuses on the use of local policing and information from communities.
My intention is that Operation Maple, and whatever guise it is in the future, will be mainstreamed into policing, but not just in the policing sense, but across the partnership. That we understand the key issues in the communities are not for one organisation in isolation, and we need to work better collectively in making a difference in these difficult financial times.
The first of a contingent of Angus-based Marines are on their way back to Afghanistan. 4-5 Commando will be sending 700 personnel to the war-torn country in the coming weeks. It's understood they'll be based in the Helmand province during their latest deployment. They'll join troops from the Royal Regiment of Scotland and crews from RAF Lossiemouth. 4-5 Commando has lost 13 Marines during its tours of Afghanistan since 2006. Residents on the Hebridean island of Scalpay are to form a steering committee in the first step to take over the running of their community. At a meeting last night, landlord Fred Taylor gave details on his plans to gift the island to its residents for free. Most islanders appear to be in favour of a community-run initiative to restore the fortunes of the once prosperous fishing community.
Is it going to become the island owned by the community, or is there a possibility it might amalgamate with the North Harris Trust? I mean, there's going to be several opportunities involved either way.
On to football now, and Dundee United will bid to consolidate their place in the top half of the SPL when they take on Hamilton at Tannadice tonight. United head into the game on the back of a convincing 3-1 victory over Aberdeen earlier this week. But as Peter Houston's side bid to make it 3 wins in a row, they're taking nothing for granted against the Accies, who are sitting at bottom of the table.
We'll always look for 3 points, and it's going to be a difficult game, and Hamilton are looking for 3 points as well, but we have to just concentrate on what we want to do. We still have to look behind us, because although we're 6 points ahead of Aberdeen now, I still don't rule them out for a top 6 place. So the biggest thing for me is trying to consolidate and get us top 6 place first and foremost. And tomorrow night against Hamilton, if we could gather 3 points, it would be fantastic in our achievement to try and get in that.
There's more news online at STV.tv. Now here's Sean with a look at the weather.
Thank goodness it's lovely and warm in here.
Yeah, it's really nice. Well, I am working my socks off.
Good afternoon. Well, it certainly was a very windy start to the day. Some very strong gusts around the north of the mainland. At least the winds are now tending to ease off for many parts, but they will pick up again later on, especially out towards the west. So for the rest of this afternoon, it's going to stay largely cloudy out there. The best of any brighter spells the further north we go, but through Aberdeenshire, central parts of the Highlands, out towards Lochaber, the Skye area, and also the Western Isles. Here we've got a band of precipitation. It is a mixture of rain, sleet and snow. The snow mainly over the higher ground, although we will find that coming down to lower levels at times, so we should cater still for a few centimetres of snow to lower levels, several centimetres over the higher ground. It doesn't look as bad as we were forecasting yesterday. Now, as we get into tonight, for northern, western and central parts of the country, plenty of snow showers around. Towards the east, we escape most of them here. It's dry with clear spells and frosty, but where we've got the snow showers, we've also got the stronger winds and also some ice as well.
Make the most of the weather with Scottish Power.
That's all for this Thursday lunchtime. Join us again for the main news and sport with Andrea and Tyrone at the usual time of 6. Good afternoon.